for Mr.Naga. Mr.Naga is named after the pickle that gives this curry its flavour, so let's show you how it's done. Okay, so we're heating our seasoned oil in the pan there. Just get that nicely heated through. And next we add in our onions. And our methi leaves. Just cook those for a minute. And our garlic and ginger paste. Once you've cooked off the garlic and ginger, then in with our tomato paste. Then now in with our mixed powder. Now we want to cook this on a fairly high heat so as to bring the flavour out of the spices. This method's in the tips section of the book on how to get restaurant-like results. You can smell those spices. And now we're adding our magic ingredient to this dish, which is the garlic pickle. This really adds a distinct keynote flavour to this dish. Okay, now we're going to add our first ladle of base gravy. Just mix that in. Scrape off the residue. And just let that reduce. Now we're in our chicken. Now we've got our masala sauce. Just a tablespoon. It's more for colour than flavour, but it does add a distinct flavour to this particular curry. That's our brown sugar in. And next, our Naga pickle. So mix all this in. Okay, and with our 2 plum tomatoes, what I would say is just break them with the spoon. You don't want to break them up too much, but just into pieces. Turn the heat up a bit on this. And then for that background sweetness, magic tip, bit of mango chutney in there. So what we want to do now is we want to thicken this up. Dash of salt. Bringing it all together now with this heat. Okay, and now I'll add our next ladle of base gravy. So people think that Naga pickle means it's going to be ridiculously hot and spicy. The Naga really is more about the flavour than the heat. They're so flavourful, those chilies, that they use really to add a flavour, a pungent flavour to a curry rather than just heat. My daughter loves this curry. It's not particularly hot, and if you like curries that are spicy but not hot, you'll like this curry. So what we'll do is we reduce this sauce now, we'll let it thicken up, the oil will float to the top. That'll take a couple of minutes. We'll come back in just a couple of minutes and finish it off. So as you can see, the oil's just starting to rise to the top, indicating the dish is done. We're just going to add in our half a teaspoon of tandoori masala. That will add a nice garam masala type flavour to the dish. Tandoori masala is pretty much garam masala, just with another about 6 or 7 spices added in, and one of those is colorant, which just also gives a nice colour to the dish. So that's more or less done. We'll just serve that up. So you can just garnish that with some coriander or not, depending on your preference. But this is a lovely tasty dish. Aidy's going to have a little taste of it and tell us what he thinks.
Starving. Wow. Got a little bit of sourness, nice sweetness in there from the masala sauce. A little bit of fruity flavour. And the flavour from the Mr.Naga. It's not hot. It's spicy, but it's not hot. Just a little tickle. That is lovely. Very, very nice.
Yep. Sometimes it's known as chicken naga, lamb naga, depending on what it is. This recipe is, as some call it, Mr.Naga. So try it and see what you think.